is Jake from Team Insanity. I have here with me the Sly Profits review. First things first, we have an uploading schedule. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we will be uploading videos. We will have one video a day. So, well, one video on each of those days. Around April, so look for that if it's past April 2013. Guess what? We're uploading every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so first things first, let's just get to the looks. The Slys look amazing, especially like if you get mirrored lenses and all that stuff. They have some awesome colors. Now, this has been used for about 2.5 years-ish, and can see the paint is wearing off. It's been worn to shit, basically. These are Jacobs. I've used them sometimes, and from going from the dye I4s to these, there are some changes that I noticed, and I wanted to point those out. That's why I'm doing this review. Biggest thing, I mean, do they fog? Yes and no. One of the lenses that we had on this did fog, and then there was another. This one doesn't fog. That's why this one is in here. The stock one did not fog. So, you know, some people have fogging issues, some people don't. And for around 80-90 bucks, they're like $10-20 cheaper than the i4s, and they're a little bit cheaper than the E-Flexes and the E-Vents. The thing that I noticed is the soft ears. If you can see, it's like it's really bulgy, these soft ears. The thing about that is, like, it basically goes right over your ears, and it's like ear protection. Alright, well, not ear protection, but it's like if you ever go out and like go shooting guns kind of thing, like real guns, where you have the earplugs, it's kind of like that, just not as hard, and not as like doesn't work as well as that. So that's the big thing, is like the soft ears just go into my ears, and it's kind of hard to hear call out. So if you're on the field, like in a woods ball game, and you're way the hell out of the woods in the flank, you know, those are not, I just did not like those. But the thing is, when you're yelling, I mean, you hear yourself, but it's not like it, in the mask it's echoing, and you can, like, you know, hear your echo, and it's like ringing in your ears. That's a good thing, but it's kind of a trait, you know. The soft ears goes right into your ears, and it's harder to hear than the i4s, and it's harder to hear than the E-Vents and the E-Flexes and all those other masks. The foam, after 2 years, I mean, it's wearing out a little bit. Not that much. It's not that bad. To take out the lens, it's kind of like the Titman masks. You have a little thing here you gotta stick a knife into or whatever, and you gotta unlock it, pop it out, pull off the strap, and then push out the lens, and then clean off your lens, pop this back in, and then figure out how to put it back on. It's not the easiest, most ideal thing out on the field, but, you know, it's not also the hardest thing in the world. It's one of the more harder kind of ways to take out a lens, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. What I really do like is that this double strap is on there. You will have no sliding around on the back of your head. This will stay nice and snug. Okay, I wish all masks came with a double lens like this, because I have to say, it is absolutely amazing. Once this is on your head, it's not going anywhere. I love it. I love that part. I wish my i4s had this. I wish, you know, every mask on the market had this. This is amazing. Okay, now if you're like Jacob and you put your goggle strap on backwards, see, slides backwards, if you're like dyslexic like him, you know, it might not work as good. So make sure that you put the lens on, or I mean the strap on, the correct way, okay? So Jacob, when you watch this video, you're retarded. So overall, I mean, they're great. You can breathe out of them good too. It has nice breathing holes. It's not that bad. You have some nice venting on the sides. You'll stay nice and cool until around, like, over here you sweat a lot more, because all this is over here is just tough fabric, okay? Like the soft ears, I mean, they're not really that breathable. I mean, it's a breathable mask. It's not the most coolest thing in the world, but it's not going to feel like you're trying to breathe out a piece of cardboard with one little hole in it, okay? Or or like you're trying to breathe out of a straw, because I've had masks like those where I use them one game and I just want to go chuck them in a river, try to tie a brick to them, throw them in a river and forget about it. Okay? This is not like that. They're nice and flexible, nice and bendy, and they are a little bit bigger. So if you have a bigger face, you might want to look at these instead of the I4s or the Events or something like that. That's the biggest thing, is that these fit on your face very, very comfortably, very nice. They are just overall really comfortable mask. So I mean, there is some downfalls, there is some plus sides. I'd have to say, I mean, they have some really nice woods ball like camos and colors, that kind of stuff. But really in woods ball, I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to hear. So if you're on the flank and you're way off to the other side and you want to hear where the action's at, and you want to hear where the people are shooting and call outs, that kind of stuff, you know, if you have quieter teammates, then, you know, it's going to be a little bit harder to hear. You have to basically scream when you're right next to the person. You know, not the best thing in the world. For speedball, they're great. They have a lot of different lens choices, but if you're definitely going for like looks, that kind of thing, this is, you can't go wrong. Like I said, fogging, you know, is it a big issue? You know, depends upon what the day is like. Not that big of an issue really with these. You know, every now and then I've only had Jacob fog up like maybe 3 times, 4 times. So I mean, it has fogged up. Just want to point it out, but just not. It's not like rare every day like rental mask where you're, you know, in the pits rubbing anti-fog shit all over this. So a little bit harder to get the lens out. Overall, for the price, I mean, I would like to see a little bit of changes, like a easier, quick release lens kind of thing. That'd be nice. You know, nothing beats this double strap in the world. These are very, very comfortable. You know, just the quick release lens, you know, and the soft ears is just my biggest thing on it. That's just, you know, I mean, they're very comfortable. I love them. You can't really go wrong buying them. So if you're looking to buy them, pick them up. It also comes with a little bag carrying case, so you can carry it out to the field. I don't have it over here. I think it fell on the ground someplace. I'll find it later. But yeah, it comes in a little carrying bag too. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and happy balling. Boom. Review over.